Hey guys, we're going to jump into some theory with a real practical application. So we're looking at the ninth chords. Now, a ninth chord is the ninth note in a scale, which you should know is actually the same as the second note in a scale. Okay, so when you use it though, we use a ninth because the second is just too close to the root note to actually sound any good. So let's have a look at this in a chord. All right, so we're going to try just with an E minor. All right, E minor scale. There's our ninth. Okay, so let's have a think. What does this sound like? Pretty cool. Okay, it's got a nice eerie sound to it. Now, the best thing with things with the E's and G's and chords that go across the whole 6 strings is you go, what if I can do the ninth up higher, like a whole octave? Okay, well, yeah, cool. There is another spot here. All right, if you think about it, on the E minor scale, there's your second. Okay, so if I do an E minor and hit this one in here, oh, it's so nice. All right, so you've got an idea now what a ninth is. The theory behind it and why it sounds so good is because it's actually like stacking 2 fifths on top of each other. And when you do a fifth, it is a very harmonious note. And there is a reason behind that. It's actually, there's your root note, you've got the whole length of a string. When you press a fifth, the string is about 2/3 of the length. And that makes a really nice harmony. Okay, when things are a nice simple fraction like 2/3, 4/5, they sound very harmonious. When they're not, they're like bizarre fractions. They sound very discord, which you do want sometimes, but this is getting into the theory behind it. So we're stacking 2 fifths. All right. Now, we've got this beautiful harmony going on. Where else can we use it? Let's go with an A minor. Now, great, A minor, look at our scale. All right, now we have this note, and that's quite simply an open B. So there's 2 ways we can get to this. We can simply take our first finger off and hear that. That is crisp and cool. You have taken the 3rd note out of that. All right. Now, if I want to keep that 3rd in, we're going to have to change our chord around a bit and get our little finger out on that 9th. And there you get a really beautiful sound. It's quite eerie. So it gives you a really awesome new toolkit to play with. Right, what's it do with a major? So we'll go to a C major, and beautiful, there's our C major. We can run up our scale. There is a 9th right there on the 3rd fret. How ridiculously convenient. So instead of this big chord like this, we can use our 3rd finger there, and it's almost like you've squashed a G. And very easy, very nice. And you can drop it into the G so easily. Okay, so that is a beautiful chord there. All right, now, best thing about that one as well is if you do want to use your normal C and drop your little finger on, it's great too. All right, very easy. Now, just to round these out, we'll look at, say, D major. Okay, so your D major, you're going to have your... That there is your root note. Up 2, it's going to be your 9th. How can we reach that? Can't really. But this one, if we drop the 3rd out on that bottom string, get this very crisp sounding D 9th. Okay, so there's a couple of tricks to this. When you think about it, if you want to get rid of the 3rd and have a nice crisp sound, find wherever your 3rd note is on your chord, okay? And then drop that back 2 frets. Alternatively, if you want to add the actual note in, you're better off looking for your root note and seeing if you can go up 2 from that where it repeats in an octave. Okay, so you're either looking for your 3rd or looking for your octave root note, your 8th note, and then moving it up. Now, this can be applied to any chord, any combination. Have a muck around, and we'll see you next time.